Hello, everyone. This is Michael Bernard. I am the Vice President and Chief Tax Officer at Vertex Inc. Glad to be with you here for the second session of Mic'd Up. As you know, we bring you kind of information learnings around tax and tax operations in these short videos. The first video I actually have pointed out, in case you didn't make it, was the 2023 Rates and Rules Report that we actually published in January of 2024. If you didn't get a chance to look at that, go take a look at it. It does have some very good learnings there about a 10-year high in terms of implementation of new sales tax rates at the local level and jurisdictions that are actually coming on in terms of implementing sales tax rates. Today, what I want to do is I want to mention two other things that are very, very important to this community and things that are going to be moving forward in the next year or so. The first is the taxation of digital goods. So these would be things like streaming services, online learning, those types of things. There will be a report that will be issued by the Multi-State Tax Commission. Again, the Multi-State Tax Commission. That report will probably come out sometime in January or March of next year. And what will happen is there will be a uniform act that all states eventually during the year 2025 will actually adopt. And so that you'll be able to comply with how these types of services are actually being taxed. The second thing I want to mention to you is broad taxation on services. As I've mentioned in the past, normally I thought the Wayfair decision would lead to a broad taxation on services in this country, and services account for almost 40 to 60% of the GDP. We haven't seen that for a number of reasons. We've seen that actually that some of the more personal things that are spent on, such as healthcare and childcare, if those taxes were actually imposed on those types of services, would be quite regressive. So we don't see that being done in the future. And then secondly, on professional services such as accounting, consulting, attorneys, those industries are well represented in state houses in terms of their lobbying efforts. So we don't see a broad taxation on those services as well. So today there's about 7 or 8 states that broadly tax services. That's probably where it's going to stay for a while. And so that's something that we obviously wanted to bring to you. So those are just a couple things that I wanted to mention to you today. Hope you're all doing well. And now you're all mic'd up.